Are you ready for the Accent Training Podcast Blast? Well, listen up. From now until the end of 2024, I'm going to be releasing 2 accent training audio lessons every week for you to train with me. Now, that's a lot of accent training lessons coming your way, my friend, so you need to make sure that you're following the Accent Training Podcast, because then you'll be one of the first around the world to get this training. So if you haven't already, hit follow now and enjoy another accent training lesson, my friend. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Accent Training Podcast, a podcast where I teach you how to express yourself in English effortlessly. My name is Pat. I'm your personal American accent coach. I've got a question for you. Do you ever mix up words like fight and fat? Bite, bat. Or height, hat? If you do, then you're listening to the correct episode for you, because I want to teach you how to solve that issue so that it's never a problem again. Today, I'm going to train you on the sound I. This is another one of those moving sounds. That means it uses 2 parts. We call these parts the pure vowel, ah, and the glide, ye. We combine those 2 positions together to make the sound I. Now, what most non-native English speakers do is omit the glide. They only pronounce the pure vowel part. They only go ah. I want this. Time. What time is it? Time. Instead of time. What time is it? You can hear how this leaves your word kind of incomplete, but we can quickly overcome it with a few basic movements. The first movement, the pure vowel, sounds just like I told you. Ah, ah. To make that sound, you rise your tongue up in the back of the mouth, keep it low in the front of the mouth, and open your jaw wide. Ah, ah. That ah then transitions into a ye, ye sound. I. We put those 2 together without pausing the voice. You don't want to pronounce this I, but I. Now, it's essential with this that you're projecting your voice clearly in the pure vowel part, ah, and fading in the Y glide, ye, I. Let's look back to the words I asked you about when this lesson started. Fight, fat. When I say fight, I'm using 2 positions to make the I sound. Whereas if I say fat, fat, I'm only using 1 position, nothing more than that. Repeat a few of these minimal pairs after me to feel the difference there. Sight, sat, hide, had, bite, bat, height, hat, kite, cat, ride, rad, bite, bat. If you pronounced those, or you even recorded yourself pronouncing those, and they all sounded the same to you, then that's okay. You just need more practice with this. Your muscles and your ears are learning a brand new sound, a brand new movement. Now for this episode, we're going to talk about a couple more words using the I sound. Our next episode is going to work on developing phrases using the I sound. So we're going to make sure to bridge the gap. So to complete our first step, repeat a few common American English words after me that require a clear I sound. I'm going to say each of these in super slow motion. This is to maximize our development. Here are your words. Mile, light, right, time, side, Hawaii, Ohio, find, iPhone, tried, while. And that's the key to success today, my friend. You don't need to overcomplicate things. You just need to practice those simple words, repeating each of them after me. Now, the real beauty of listening to this podcast is that you can go back immediately and practice them again. If you're not feeling like you've got them 100% yet, which I'm sure many of you don't feel 100% quite yet, then just go back and listen to them again. Now, once you're ready, you want to look to the next episode coming out after this one. It's going to cover the sound I once again, but we're going to build some common phrases with it. We're going to bridge that gap from your accent training lesson to your real life American accent usage and development. Now, if you like what you learned here today, then I would appreciate it if you gave a nice little rating to this podcast on whatever podcasting app or service you like to use. So let's pick it up, folks. Give the Accent Training Podcast the appropriate rating that you feel will help others make the decision of whether or not this is the best podcast for them to learn the American accent with. Have a good one, folks. Hey guys, looks like you made it all the way to the end of the lesson. You are the true 1%ers of accent training. Look, I know 1%ers who can make it halfway through a lesson, but making it all the way through, you guys are the best. And so I'd like to ask you specifically a question. Is it a priority for you to express yourself in English just as clearly and confidently as you do in your native language? Well, my friend, you're in luck. I have positions available for accent training, and I'm looking for the 1%ers who want to train hard to develop their English speaking for key professional interactions and networking. Now, you're thinking, I really want to train with this guy, and so I need to connect with you. Down below, there's a description box on this podcast episode. There's a link in it that says, Coach with me one-on-one. If you fill out the application there and I see that I can help you, my team will reach out to you in the next 24 hours. You can tell me what you need help with, what your goals are, and we're going to crush it together, my friend. I would love to see you get to the next level professionally. I know that you want the same thing, and I'd love to go with you on that journey. So right now, if you want to partner up with me, if you want to team up with me and go to the next level, I want you to go to the description box below right now, click on the link, fill out your information, and we'll talk to you in the next 24 hours. Let's do this.